Racing fans, hello and welcome to Trackside, proudly brought to you by World Sports Betting. Bet with the best, bet with WSB, a leader in the fixed odds betting market and number one in the anti-post betting market. It is a bumper weekend when it comes to horse racing in South Africa. In fact, it is the number one race day, on the continent. It is Vodacom Durban July Day. Featuring all our stars that will be taking their place and vying for top honors in the feature races. And there's bumper pools on the afternoon, carryovers galore, and there's lots of money to be made. And if you can find the right horses and if everything falls into place with the exotics, well, you could be pay batal for you this weekend. But what's going to be happening on this show? Well, it's a bumper weekend, as I mentioned. We're concentrating on the one day, on Vodacom Durban July Day at Treble. And what we will be doing is that I picked out 4 horses on the card, and we'll have 2 trebles up on the World Sports Betting menu. I'll then are going to be doing a pick 6 and a cover pick 6. So we'll call out the numbers for the pick 6 and the cover pick 6. And then what about the Quartet in the main race? By the way, the pick 6 is estimated to reach 15 million with a carryover of 5 million. And then that Quartet in the feature race, a carryover of 2 million. And it's worth having a go, which will reach an estimation of 10 million rand. So we'll also give you a Quartet in the main race, which is race number 7. Busy show, let's begin. And I mentioned the 4 horses. Well, our first of our 4 horses comes up in race number 1. Her name is Supreme Quest. She's trained by Corne Spies, will be ridden by Lyle Hudson, and she's pulled a palm draw. On the strength of a Gauteng form line, she has to be a serious contender for top honors. Her penultimate start was in the Ruffian Stakes, and she wasn't disgraced when third behind Under Your Spell, who went on to run 4th, and then won the Grade 1 Alan Robertson. Of course, Heaven's Girl was in that race. She was a subsequent winner of the Group 2 Nursery, and a certain Bella Chica has since had back-to-back wins as well. So that form's looking good. Her last start, which was in the Nursery, she was well beaten behind Heaven's Girl. But again, a form line that's held up supremely well. Desert Miracle, who I really like later on, has come out to win for Mike de Kock. We mentioned Under Your Spell, a subsequent Group 1 winner, also coming from that form line behind Heaven's Girl. And then Cold Fact also coming through to win. And Cold Fact, by the way, is an odds-on favorite to win the Lucky Last at Turpentine, that's racing alongside Gravel on Saturday. So the form line's looking good. What about the distance? Well, I pulled out a pedigree. She's a half-sister to Supreme Orator, who got a mile comfortably, stayed 1,600 meters. So I think this 1,300 is going to be ideal for her. She's got the draw. She's got the gentleman that's going to be crowned champion jockey at the end of the season in Lyle Hudson. And Corne Spies, well, he's no stranger to the number 1 bob on feature race day and on Vodacom Durban July Day. And I'm assured by Corne Spies and one of the owners, good mate Anthony Sear, that this filly is absolutely flying back home, and they're expecting a massive run from number 1 Supreme Quest. The first of our 4 runners that we're going to be touching on Vodacom Durban July Day. Then we move along to race number 5. Well, I mentioned the form lines, and a certain Desert Miracle came out from that form line when I spoke about Supreme Quest. Well, at race number 5, it's horse number 8. Desert Miracle. The mighty Mike de Kock teams up with Gavin Larena and trainer Mike de Kock, but he's just got the 1 runner on July Day, and they'll be hoping it's 100% strike rate. The form lines, well, we briefly touched on the form line behind Heaven's Girl in the Nursery. And then what about last time out when they stepped her up in distance just to 1,400 meters? She made it look very easy. She's a progressive filly. There's lots more to come from her. When you look at her pedigree and you speak about the Damwell, which well, she needs little introduction. She was a 7-time winner from 1,000 up to 1,600 meters. And this filly is a half-sister to Carbon Atom, a 3-time winner who got 14.50. But I think more importantly in the pedigree is Tree Tumbo, a 4-time winner who gets 2,000 meters. And Tree Tumbo finds himself in the July consolation race. So it's all systems go for Desert Miracle. And just by the way, I did play some golf with Mike during the course of the week, and it's open cards with Mike when it comes to his runners, and he mentioned that he thinks this filly is no doubt the filly to beat. And when I pushed him and said, is she a banker on the card, Mike? He says yes, he thinks she is one of the better bets on the card. So thanks to him for that, and hopefully she arrives on trackside, number 8, Desert Miracle. In our third horse, well, we're going to have to touch on my Vodacom Durban July fancy, because I've been preaching this individual on many episodes on trackside, and his name is Got the Green Right. The champion 2-year-old, champion 3-year-old, a dual Group 1 winner as a 4-year-old, now a 5-time Group 1 winner, and he's won his last 2 starts in superb style. Of course, the penultimate start was the horse Chestnut Stakes, and last time out, the Premier's Champion Challenge. His jockey is very happy with his progress back home and the way he's moving and the work that he's put out. And of course, Joe Soma has just done a superb job with this horse throughout his career. And when speaking to him during the course of the week, it's all systems go. He'll travel on Thursday, arrive in KZN on Friday, and I've got all the confidence in this horse as being the right horse in the race, especially after Joey's winning appeal of his merit rating, which he was given after his last start of a 128. He races off a 124. He's actually carrying 2 kgs less than he supposed to be carrying if he stood at a 128. Last year we know that he ran second behind Bulgarian, and the connections are hoping that he can go one better. I mentioned all the confidence in the horse. All that's left for things to happen for Got the Green Light is for the race to run smoothly, and we leave that in the very capable hands of a gentleman that's having a wonderful season in Muzi Yeni. So that's going to be a third of our 4 horses to follow on July Day. And then where do we end off with these 4 horses? Well, it's race number 9, horse number 3, MK's Prize. Paul Peter and Warren Kennedy team up. Anything from 1200 to 1600 meters. This horse runs his heart out. He's got all the big names in his form line. War of Athena takes a place in the Garden Province. Catch 22, he's run close up to Catch 22. And of course, Catch 22 is a superbly talented individual. He's run second to Rainbow Bridge at his last 2 starts. That was the Drill Hole Stakes and the Gold Challenge. He's run close to Got the Green Light. This individual Mike's, well, he hasn't run close to, he's actually beaten Got the Green Light, the ruling Vodacom Durban July favorite. That was 3 starts back. And then Linebacker is in his form line as well. And I have to touch on his last start, which was the Golden Horse Casino Sprint. Yes, he finished 3rd behind a horse called Battle Force, who's just been a revelation as a sprinter. He's now a 6-time winner. Paul Matchett, take a bow. You've just got this horse to win and win and win again, and win the big one as well last time out on Scottsville's big race day. And Battle Force, well, kudos to him, he won that race well, but there were unlocked stories for this horse because, you know, the crucial stage in the race, Battle Force, you know, just swayed across, and this horse was hampered for a few strides and then had to be switched out and made his run. And you could say it was a touch unlucky. I'm not suggesting in any way he should have won that race, but nevertheless, on the strength of his form lines, it looks like the right horse in the race. If there's a slight concern from me, it could be that he's trying blinkers on for the first time, because that's carded in the form guide that I'm using. So just keep an eye on that, whether that changes, but that could be a slight concern for me. They wouldn't be trying the blinkers on race day. Obviously, they've tried it with the scoops back home, but what I'm saying is that in a race, it's quite different than working with a horse back home, and it could go either way. He could enjoy the blinkers. It could make, you know, not a world of difference with this horse, because he is a superb horse without the blinkers, but it just could keep him, you know, concentrating on the job a bit more. Or it could go the other way, and he could turn out to be keen and start fighting for his head. Well, I'm hoping that it helps him, and it helps him to win race number 9. So that's the 4 horses. How are we playing the treble? Well, I've played the treble like this. Race number 5, Desert Miracle. Race number 7 got the green light. Race number 9, MK's Pride. That will be treble number 1. And then treble number 2 will go race number 1, Supreme Quest. Race number 5, Desert Miracle. And race number 7 got the green light. Both those trebles will be up, and if you're going to take a stab at all 4 to win, why not? Why not give it a try? It could be a bumper payday if all 4 arrive. Now on to the Pick 6. We mentioned it's a busy show. Well, the Pick 6 will begin in race number 4. And race number 4, don't be caught napping. Let's see the time there, 1300 hours, 1 o'clock. Just going to give you the numbers. We're not going to dissect the form, so jot down these numbers. Race number 4, we're going with 8 horses, and all this is in numerical order. So we're going 3, which will be Nebras, horse number 4, St. Philip, horse number 5, Dream Destiny, horse number 7, Smoking Hot, horse number 9, Before Noon, number 10, Atiab, number 15, which is Double Mint, and horse number 16, Bayberry. 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 15, and 16 in leg number 1 of the Pick 6. Then our banker, we spoke about him in our 4 horses to follow on July Day, and that is horse number 8, Desert Miracle, the daughter of Dynasty. We move along to race number 6, and this is the Golden Horseshoe, over 1400 meters. And I've gone wide here. I've included 9 runners, and we're hoping to survive this leg. That's the way I see it. It looks very difficult, it looks very tricky, and I'm sure many punters will be taking a stance, maybe including the field, if they don't have a fancy in race number 6. But the numbers that I've included will be 1, Rolling with the Punches. We're going with 2, Cavalier King. Then number 3, Twice the Trip. Number 4, Castle Town. Number 7, AJ's Captain. Horse number 8, Waterbury Lane. Number 10, Honokalani. And then we move along to 12 and 14. 12 being Good Traveler, 14 being Gallic Chief. And Gallic Chief is my marginal choice in the race to win it. I think if this individual was drawn a bit better, he'll be a massive runner in this field. Not that he's not, but we'll leave that to the magic of Samanga Kumalo to make a plan from the draw. But those numbers in race number 6 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 10, 12, and 14. Then the banker. Yes, it is the banker in the Vodacom Durban July and the Pick 6. Got the green light, horse number 14. On to race number 8. Well, this is going to be an absolute humdinger after the Vodacom Durban July winner is crowned. It's the Garden Province Stakes, and bookmakers all around the country and on world sports betting are making it a 2-horse race. War of Athena versus Captain's Ransom. Number 1 versus number 13. Well, I've included 1 more horse in our world sports betting Trackside Pick 6, and that's going to be horse number 9, Princess Keller. So my numbers in race number 8 for their Pick 6 will be 1, 9, and 13. Then in race number 9, a banker in our Pick 6. Of course, it's our banker in our Pick 6. It's going to be horse number 3, MK's Pride. We touched on the form line, Paul Peter, Warren Kennedy. So that's going to be the first Pick 6, which will cost you 216 Rand. Playing into a pool that is estimated to reach 15 million. The cover Pick 6 now. Everything stays the same from leg 1 up to leg 5. That's race number 4 to race number 8. The only change that I made to the cover Pick 6 is in the last leg, and I touched on it when I spoke about MK's Pride, that he's having the blinkers on for the first time, which could go either way. I'm hoping that it doesn't affect him at all, and it enhances his chances to win on Saturday. But that's where I've gone with the cover. If you're running in the Pick 6 after 5 legs, you're going into the last, let's have some cover. And the numbers I've included there will be in race number 9, horse number 2, Ultra Magnus, horse number 4, Shantyman, horse number 9, which is Captain Tatters, horse number 11. And next is going to be Sing for Rafa, the filly, horse number 13, which is Casimir, and then a runner that gets in now is reserve number 2. Of course, reserve 1 also gets in, that's Mombella, but reserve 2 is the one we're including in that pick 6 called Gainsford. So 2, 3, 4, 9, 11, 13, and 16. And when you multiply out that perm, the cost is 1,512 Rand. Of course, you are allowed to play a percentage of, and 1,512 Rand is a full perm. Then on to our quartet in the Vodacom Durban July. That pool is estimated to reach 10 million Rand. Jot down these numbers for race number 7. Our quartet will read, yes, it's got the green light. A banker in that quartet, horse number 14, banker for first. For second, I've included 3 horses. Number 1, Rainbow Bridge. Number 7, Linebacker. And number 16, Do It Again. So 3 horses for second. So 14 a banker, but 3 horses, 1, 7, and 16. And then for third and fourth, I've played it wide. We're hoping for some type of result to boost this quartet dividend. And my numbers in numerical order will be 1, Rainbow Bridge, 6, Rascallion, 7, Linebacker. I've included horse number 8, Sovereign Spirit, horse number 9, Cirello, horse number 10, She's a Keeper, horse number 11, Bulgarian, horse number 12, Nexus, and then I move along to 15, Matterhorn, 16, Do It Again, 17, Trustful, and 18, Comet de Dern. So I'll read out those numbers for that quartet. 14 a banker, about 1, 7, 16, and then for third and fourth in numerical order, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, and 18 for third and fourth. And that spend will be 330 Rand. That's a full bet. And again, you can play a percentage if you want to. And that's a wrap of all that we were supposed to speak about when it comes to our selections and the guidance that we've given you for July Day, the 3rd of July at Treble. It promises to be a wonderful afternoon packed with top-class racing, and there's something exciting happening as well on World Sports Betting from the 1st of July to the 31st of July. If you haven't heard yet, you are going to be given a matching bonus of your deposit up to 20,000 Rand. Yes, you heard me. Up to 20,000 Rand from the 1st of July to the 31st of July. Basically for the month of July, up to 20,000 Rand matching bonus in free bets. And you don't have to do it once off. Actually, if you're doing a 20,000 Rand, it's once off, you'll get the bonus in free bets. But if you're doing deposits continuously for 1,000 and 2,000 and 3,000, well, what World Sports Betting will do, they'll give you the matching bonus, but once you reach the capped amount of 20,000, then you're done and dusted. It's a fantastic initiative. Of course, there's T's and C's applies with the free bets, but who'll give you anything for Mahala these days? 20,000 Rand in free bets. Well done to World Sports Betting, giving back to the punters. And that's a wrap of our show. I wish you all a wonderful Vodacom Durban July. I hope that you find all the winners, back the right horse in the feature race, and then for 1 year it'll be stomach in, chest out until next year's renewal of the Vodacom Durban July. You can say, I got it right this year. I backed the winner. I found the winner. And who knows, it could be in the pound seats as well if you have bets throughout the afternoon, because there's lots to play to on the betting menu. And you have a wonderful Vodacom Durban July Day. In fact, you have a wonderful weekend. And on behalf of World Sports Betting, as always, thanks to all the punters, but more importantly and more especially to you, the valued customer who keeps this game alive, who drives turnover on a daily basis. Until we meet again, you take care. Salani Gashle.